Okay.
You can't see me, hey?
Well, they can hear you.
Hey?
They can hear you.
Oh.
And I've started.
Hey?
I've started, Mom. So you can walk. They won't be able to see you. But you missed. Hello everybody. If you can hear me, if you can see me, please let me know. Ah, wonderful. It looks like everybody can hear me. I'm gonna give everybody like 2 or 3 minutes just to settle in, get into the live. You're gonna wait a little bit, so if you want to pour yourself something to drink, a little coffee, whatever, you are welcome to do so just while everybody's coming in. Hello Lolly. Hi Margaret. Hello Natalie. Caroline, Surya, Shari, I hope I said that right. Bunks is here. Hello Bunks. Oh Marie, Candace. Oh, it's good to see everybody coming in. How's it, Mumtaz? Uli, how's it going? Good to see everybody flowing in. I hope you are excited. This is my first live, so I'm like super excited. Can't wait to start. Okay. Oh, hello Laura. Hi Candace. Thank you, Margaret. Oh, Saria says the sound is off. Oh, Bink says sound is good. Oh, hi Keeks, how are you? Awesome. Oh, it's awesome to see everybody in the chats. Hello to absolutely everybody that I don't miss. I think we're just about ready to start. Okay, so hello beautiful people. I'm very excited to be here. This is my first live. I'm Sarah for those of you who don't know, and I'm super excited if you couldn't tell. Alright, so before we start, I just want to say thank you so much to Cricut and Logitech. They are the sponsors for this video, so without them this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much to Cricut and Logitech. Today we are doing some cake toppers. I saw a lot of comments on other Facebook pages and other posts and classes that everybody wants to know how to make cake toppers. Often we see these over intricate layered cake toppers and we get a little bit anxious and scared. So we're starting with something super simple. Just a single layer cardstock topper and a nice acrylic topper. We're going to start with the acrylic one, and before I get into too much of the class, I need some help, guys. I'm not great with decisions. So in my original design, we just went for some black shimmer, some nice black shimmer. I love a shimmer. And then I've also got some textured metallic. Textured metallic is like my favorite thing ever. And I'd love to know what you guys think. Shall we do textured metallic or shall we do shimmer? Let me know in the comments down below. While we are waiting for your comments to come in, we are going to head to Design Space. So I'm going to go ahead and open up here. There is my Design Space. Oh, okay. Just give me 2 seconds. It's not coming up the same way it is coming up for me. Okay, application. Okay, oh, the comments are coming in. We've got textured metallic shimmer, textured metallic shimmer. So we've got some different ideas here. There we go. Everybody's got different opinions, which is wonderful. Metallic, metallic, metallic. Okay, so everybody, we're going for metallic. That is the consensus here. Sorry, everybody. Give me 2 seconds. You know, it always works out. There we go. Now you can at least see my face. It always works out that when you are here and you're in the moment, it doesn't want to do what you asked it to do. But it's fine. We're going to make this work. Thank you so much for your patience. There we go. Wonderful. There we go. I hope you can all see now. Now I can see. Wonderful. So let's get to designing. We're going to go to the project that I already made, just so you guys can see the reference and the differences that I do in both of the projects. So with this one, I did a nice 10 centimeter ring. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. All right, so here you can see that I've got this acrylic disc. I've got some different ones here. So I've got this nice small little one, and I've got these nice big ones. And for this class, I've decided we're going to go a little bit bigger, and we're doing this nice big disc. These discs are available in lots of cool places. I get mine from Customizables. They are super, super awesome and really good with deliveries. So let's go back to our design. In case you are wondering why specifically I've decided to go for an engagement topper, very exciting news. I am engaged. So I just felt like it was fitting for the occasion. So there we go. Now you can all see nicely. So there is the original design. It says she said yes. That's like the gold one that I've done. And then here is, here we go. There we go. There's my circle that I've designed. So we are starting with the circle. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure my acrylic circle. And we are now with the bigger one, doing it at 15 centimeters. Obviously, these measurements are not going to work. I'm going to make them disappear so you guys can see me design from scratch. So what I like to do is give myself a little bit of a template. So I go over to shapes, go to circle, there we go. And we're going to make it about 15 centimeters. You have one of two options here. You can either use the cursor or you can go up to this little bar here if you're wanting a more sort of exact measurement. We're going to go for the exact measurement. There's 15 centimeters. I'm going to make it just blank. There we go, just so it's easier to see. So in the original one, I just went for an S and an L and then our engagement date. But for this one, I've decided I'm going to do something a little bit different. So we're going to say L. Oh, no, S, because woman must come first. There we go, S. And then an L, that's our initials, there we go, and then a little plus for the middle. What I'm just doing is I'm duplicating texts here. Okay, cool, so that is the basis for what I'm doing, and instead of doing our engagement date, what I want to do is type engaged. Cool. For all you English buffs out there, if I spelled something wrong, just let me know. I'm not the best at spelling. Okay, so we're going to now look at different fonts. I have my favorites, your bookmarks that you always come back to. And my bookmarks are filled with a lot of BFC fonts. I'm a huge fan. So we can stick to what we like. I love something beautiful and curly like that. That looks quite beautiful. You can go for something more solid. I think let's go for this one. So we've got BFC Fantasy connected. Alright. And then we're going to have a look at our letters. I have found that some letters look more beautiful in a font than others. So this is BFC Fantasy connected. Let's see what the L looks like. Do we like these? Do we feel like they may be doing a little bit too much? I feel like they may be doing a little bit too much. Let's have a look. This is beautiful. What do we think of this culinary font? I think that's stunning. Let's see. Culinary. Okay, I am feeling this culinary font. I hope you can all agree with me. And then let's have a look at our plus. I do find, so sometimes with some fonts, like this plus looks not super ideal. So we can go ahead and find something different. Oh, the champagne is nice. Something nice and thin. I think that looks beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I feel like that just looks too structured. Let's have a look at what we can get when we curve this engaged. So for those of you who don't know or haven't used this feature yet, there is a little feature called curved, and then you can actually make your writing curve, which is really, really nice. It is now a connected font. So does it look nice? What we can do is we can go to our letter space and just decrease a little bit. There we go. And curve it a little bit more. There we go. I think that looks stunning. Okay. A nice little curved font, and then let's make our letters a little bit bigger. Here we go. Okay, now I feel like there's a little bit of empty space here, so why don't we actually just go ahead and put that engagement date in anyway. So that was 09, 08 and 25, and then I think we just obviously need to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm not a huge fan of this font for this particular feature. I think let's go for something a little bit easier. Okay, let's have a look at bookmarked. Not sure if I'm feeling any of these. Love the name of this font, Boyfriend Jeans. So cute. Let's have a look. I think this is really pretty anytime. Doesn't work with the design, but it's very pretty. Wedding guest. Oh, isn't that super appropriate? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Elizabeth is quite nice. Love affair. I like love affair. Okay, so if we have a look here, again, this is not very nice, too structured. So we're going to go to our curved feature, but curve it the other way around now. Here we go. Cool. Just a little bit of a heads up. Even if I am not checking the comments all the time, we've got some really, really awesome admin. So if you've got any questions, anything you want to say, you are more than welcome to pop it in the chat. And if I don't get to it, somebody else will, I promise. Okay, I'm liking the look and feel of this one. I think this looks good. So I am teeny tiny bit worried that this font is going to be difficult to read. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to offset, and I'm going to add a teeny tiny offset just to make it a little bit easier to read. This is great for beginners because sometimes those tiny numbers are not a fun time. 3. Let's try 2 because we don't want it too thick. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So we're going to make that disappear. Fantastic. So I'm pretty happy with this. I am going to now take my circle and I'm going to make her disappear. Boop. And I'm going to grab everything. I want it to stay in the same space that I've got it in. So I'm going to go combine and unite. In the beginning, I did a lot of welding. Oh my goodness, I welded so many projects, and you kind of can't go back from a weld once you've exited the project. So unite is my bestie. We're going to stick to uniting, and we are going to go for this project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you now this side of the world, and we're going to make our project. So let me open this bad boy, keep these to the side. All right. what we need to do now is we're going to prepare our mat. Make sure you are keeping the cover to your mat. I learned that the hard way. In the beginning, I used to often, there, now you can see my face. I used to often just throw those plastic mats away. Doesn't work out. Don't do that. Because most people, oh, someone has commented, is the date wrong? Let's double check. 0908. No, that's right. 0908. Oh, you're talking about the secret date. Oh gosh, I was so confused. Yes, because there's the secret. That's Cricut's secret. It's all very exciting. I don't even know the secret. I can't wait to find out. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought there. Oh yes, keep those plastic things and put them on your mats. Because, you know, if you've got dogs like me, the mats just get covered in dog hair. Anyway, so our design is approximately 15 by 12 centimeters. So we're going to use our bad boy, the trimmer. Boop, there we go. And we're going to cut some textured metallic because that is what the people asked for. So what I'm actually going to do, we're going to cut about, there we go. Love my trimmer. She makes life so much easier. I'm a bit of a haphazard crafter and I kind of just hope for the best and cut random lines, and then, you know, then I got a trimmer and it changed my life. Use the trimmer. It's great. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I put my textured metallic down, and then I'm going to bring out, ta-da, my favorite tool, my brayer. I'm just going to use it to go over this because it's not a brand new mat, just making sure it's all stuck on my mat beautifully. And then we're going to get ready to cut. So I'm going to show you back to my design space. So just let me take a step back here. Make. And then we're going to go choose on mat. If you are wanting to do less projects with mats, you can use smart material. Alright, so this is what our design looks like. We don't need to mirror or do anything fancy here. I'm happy with this. So we're going to go ahead and say continue. And now we're going to get our machine connected. Sorry, yes, fiance is here. He is here. No force necessary. I promise I did not force him or threaten him to be here, which is so exciting. Okay, let's have a look. We are just connecting. There we go. Okay, we get to our base materials. Cricut has a million kajillion materials. Look at that. It's crazy. Because my bad boy, the makeup ball, can cut 300 things, which is just insane in the brain. I definitely have not even like cut 10% of this. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and look for textured metallic vinyl. Premium textured metallic, because that is what we are cutting. Done. And then we're just going to double check our loading materials. Nothing required in A, fine point in B, and we can go ahead and load. Alright, are we ready for the magic? This is the best part. Alright, so we're going to pop the mat in. There we go. Cool. Okay. Are we ready? So exciting. Well, it's cutting. Let me see what everybody is saying in the comments. We're going to press the spill button. Okay. Well, this is in the cutting process. I'd love to hear who in the chat has made a cake topper, because I make cakes. This is my caking station. Can you even see it? No. There we go. There's my cake stuff. So I actually make cakes, and I bought this machine to make cakes with. To make cakes. It would be cool if the Cricut could make cakes. No, it can't. I bought it because I wanted to do personalized branding for t-shirts, for when I do deliveries. I wanted to make cake toppers, you know, the whole thing. The first cake topper I made was literally, I bought my machine in September, I made my first cake topper in May the next year for Master Maker. We had a Master Maker competition at Hobby X, and that was the first time I made a cake topper. So it took me long enough, but I think I was just super anxious. I was super nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, cake toppers, they are so hard, but they're not that bad. You must just try. Let me see, has anybody made cake toppers? Gail de Beyer has not made a cake topper yet. That's my mom. She's a big fan of Cricut, but she doesn't make as much as she makes me make. So, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, our cutting is done. I want to double check before I unload that everything is cut. So I'm just going to do a little bit of weeding. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another wonderful thing about textured metallic, it weeds like a dream. So we're going to unload. Close there. Okay. Right, and then we are going to chop off this excess, because who doesn't need offcuts of vinyls? Am I right? Because I'm definitely going to use this. It's going to join my pile of offcuts for a later stage, I promise. Okay, so now we're going to weed. Who here is obsessed with weeding? I know so many people who say it's super therapeutic, but often I'm doing a order or something for somebody or making a party gift, and you know, I have to leave for this party in 2 minutes, and I'm like, but a Cricut gift, wouldn't that be fun? And then I must weed like stressfully. It's not fun, but I'm a lastminute.com person, so it comes with a trade. So if I randomly start singing, I'm sorry. It's just calms me. In fact, next live, I'm going to prepare a concert, and I'm going to sing for you while I read. I'm going to prepare a set. So you must all be ready for that. Oh, look how it weeds. So gorgeous. I love a good weed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here we go. You know, I think a weeder's worst nightmare is eyes and dots, because they just like to disappear. Yeah, crazy stuff. There we go. Oh, she got stuck. I'm gonna have to bring this 5 back. Sometimes she gets stuck, and it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. My gosh. There we go. We saved the 5, everybody. We saved her. Shame. Oh, and now we dropped her. Boop. There we go. Okay, people. Our writing is almost done. We should just take this last part of the E out. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Cool. Now, we're going to take our acrylic disc. I have a habit of stockpiling on acrylic things, but you know what's wonderful about it is it comes with this protective layer, and if it didn't, I would have lots of scratched acrylic stuff that I never use. So love this cute little protective layer. I once didn't realize it was a protective layer when it was like see-through, and I put all my vinyls and stuff on top of it, and then I was sorely disappointed when it peeled away. Anyway, let's see. Now we're going to take some transfer tape. This is a big deal now, guys. It's textured metallic, so it's best to use strong grip tape. A lot of people get confused when to use strong grip, when to use normal. So always make sure you check, because there's nothing worse than putting down a piece of transfer tape and then your stuff doesn't want to transfer. Super frustrating. And then you realize you were the problem. Where is that? Okay, we're going to cut this and then cut this. Oh, let me cut my transfer tape. A wonderful thing about transfer tape, it can be reused again, but then again it becomes like scrap, you know, like scrap vinyl, the one that you always promise yourself you're going to come back to and use. Yeah, I put this little paper key back onto the backing and then I lose it, so yeah, but you can use it again and it's wonderful. Now we're going to peel this transfer tape off. It doesn't want to peel. Give me a minute. There we go. Great stuff. Now, remember we're keeping this little piece because we're going to use it again. Nudge. Anyway, so we're going to pop our transfer tape down. Okay, where is... Guys, I love this bad boy. Like, you get the little... this is not a weeding tool, this is a scraper, but this one changed my life. I don't even know where the small one is. I'm lying. It's in my tool bag because I have a tool bag. So exciting. As a cricketer, you can make everything. Oh, so wonderful. Anyway, I love this big bad boy. Cricut scraping tool, extra large. Changed my life, guys. Changed my life. Get it. Add to cart. Alright, okay, now what you can do here. So let me pause here a second. You can scrape the back if you are worried about it not transferring. Scrape the front, do all the scraping. And then here's a big thing a lot of people tend to do is they tend to just go wee, you know, and that doesn't work. Did you see it didn't come off? Rather turn it around like this and almost use the backing to peel it off. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let me scrape it one more time. I think I got too excited telling you about my scraper that I didn't really scrape properly. My bad. There we go. Much better. Okay, we're going to do this. Turn it around. It makes me think of Pitch Perfect song. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn the beat around. It's not a Pitch Perfect song. It's a song that was on Pitch Perfect. Yeah, what a good movie. Anyway, okay, we're going to keep on peeling. Like, look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous that peeled. So easy, guys. Okay, and now I'm gonna stand for this part. Gotta make sure it's all in the circle. Okay, everybody breathe. Just breathe, okay? Yeah, okay. Everybody can relax. It made it in. Okay. I just need to calm down now. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. You who voted for textured metallic. We're onto something here, because this is gorgeous. Good choice. Okay. Here we go. I think if someone said you can only use one vinyl for the rest of your life, it would be textured metallic. Don't need any of those other colors, because textured metallic, just perfect. Perfection. Okay. Then we're going to take the backing off. Ta-da! There we go. Oh, guys, stunning, simple, beautiful, easy peasy for people who are beginning with vinyl. Very nice. If you want to take it a step further, you can take chocolate paint and you can like paint like a little splishy splashy in the background. I mean, you can actually use like vinyl. You can do that too. But you know, it's all about the maker's choice. Okay, I love that one. Now we're gonna move on to the cardstock cake topper. So I'm gonna take you back to design space. Here we are, back to where we were in the beginning. Okay, so my first cake topper was She Said Yes, but what if we make like a cute little matching cake topper? So I'm gonna actually take you back to this mat. All right, so this one says She Said Yes, but wouldn't it be super cute if we made one that said He Asked Her? So that's what we're going to do. So this one says she said yes, and then the next one is going to be a matching one. So tell me what you think. Shall we do a gold and black sparkles or golden brown sparkles? Our vibes is like sunflowers, so I feel like the brown is a nice like little sunflower moment, but the black, guys, you can always win with black sparkles. So while I'm designing, you guys are going to let me know in the comments if we are going black sparkles or brown sparkles. Okay, all right, so let's get to design space. Cool bananas, there we are. We're gonna go add text, and we're going to say he asked her. Let's actually bring back our original design just so we can size it similar. So here's where Unite is fantastic. I don't remember what font this is. It was a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? So I can come here and I can still select all my individual things. So we use BFC Fantasy Connected. Wonderful. On that, when you're doing cake toppers like this, remember I said I is not a cricketer's best friend. So let me just do this, right? If I use I, that little dot over there is not going to cake top, for the lack of the better terms. So you want to look for fonts that are connected. So we're going to go here to fonts, and I'm just going to go and type connect. Cool. Because I just feel like Cricut just knows that this is going to be a problem, right? So we're looking for connected fonts. Let's just come back to this. There we go. All right, so we are looking at connected fonts. That looks nice. And that looks nice. Asked. Yeah. So lots of different options here, but you just want to make sure that it's gonna have like a font that's all connected to each other, because it's not going to like cut all together. It's going to be very annoying. But we're going to stick with what we worked with here, which, oh my gosh, goldfish brain, BFC Fantasy Connected. Sorry, you know what? I'm a bit like Dory. It's not happening. Okay. Oh, did I somehow magically choose the same font? Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Okay, so we're happy with that. Now we just want to make sure it's all sort of connected together. So you can go here to line space, and we can minus, 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 minus. Ooh, minus forever and ever. Okay. Okay, I'm not loving the way it's working. Let's see. Let's make it go to the right. Yeah, here we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's a bit too squashed. Oopsie. Okay. There we go. Alright, so see now everything's connected. Because when it cuts, it's going to be a problem if it's like floating in the air. Alright? Are you with me? I hope so. Okay, so then we want it to match what we've done here. So we're going to put a little ring. If you like it, then should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then should have put a ring on it. Oh my gosh, look at these rings. Those are really pretty. But I think it should be the same one. Oh, okay, look at these options. When I designed it, Design Space obviously wanted me to go for that one. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what this one looks like. Let's see. I feel like there's more space here. Oh no, that's not the same. Let's just do this. Boop. Because we want the exact same one. Turn it around. I'm wondering, do we want it like here at the bottom as well? Or do we want it... No, it'll look weird by that part. So let's turn it this way. Let's see if it'll look nice in the same position. Oh gosh. Undo Unite, because now I'm just being a banana. There we go. Huh? Undo Unite. Okay, there we go. Thank you, my friend. Okay, I'm going to make you unite and disappear. Unite and disappear. Bye bye. Okay, Anyway, so now we've got this. I feel like there's so much open space here, guys, that it should maybe go, that could be cute. Yeah, I think I'm feeling that. I hope we're all in agreement, because this is cute. Okay, now let's make them all the same color so we can see if we like it. That could be cute. Shall we see what it looks like at the bottom? No. No. We like it here at the top. Yes. Are we all in agreement, friends and family? I hope so. Okay, and I see there are a couple of comments. We've got black, brown, black. Okay, we're gonna go for black because that's what most people have said. Remember now, we want to make this all cut in one go. So we're gonna go ahead and say it with me now, unite. Yay. Okay, that should be good. Then what I like to do on cake top is just to make sure they're a little bit stronger, is I like to duplicate. Beautiful. And we're going to flip. Gorgeous. All right, so there is our design. We're gonna go ahead and make it on matte. Oh, my bad, it was a different color. Let's change the color because we said we're gonna do black. Let's make it black. Turn the beat around. Guys, now that song's stuck in my head. It's a problem. Anyway, there's our design. I think she's looking lovely. And we're gonna go continue. Okay. Oh, Bluetooth must connect. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna go to glitter cardstock. Oh, so many glitter options. I love it here. Glitter's the best. Anyway, glitter cardstock done. And then I'm going to take away design space so you can see my pretty face again. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the cardstock. Here's my mat. And because the majority of the people that voted for black, we're going to go for black. I think it's gonna look great. Okay, best friend Brea. There we go. And then we're gonna pop her in. Boop, there we go. Ta-da! All right. Candice, I know it's an earworm. I'm alright. I'm so right. It just like has this way of getting stuck in your head. We're gonna press play. While that's cutting, actually I have to show you something. I have to embarrass him on this live. So for my proposal, I suppose I should have known, but he was like, oh, we should make Cricut gifts for each other, and he decided to customize the ring box. So I have to just show you. It's super cute. Let me make my face a bit bigger. No? There we go. Okay, so he cut out all these teeny tiny little details. Oh my goodness, can you believe? And that was one of his first projects, is teeny tiny details. I don't even like to weed this small. So he did this really cute thing. And I just have to show you all because it's really cute and special. And then on the inside, I don't know if you can see. Look, ooh. There we go. How tiny. How cute. Yeah. Get you a man that is willing to Cricut for you and weed for you. Ooh, tears in my eyes. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to what we came here for. Is cutting. There we go. Alright. But shame. He's super cute. He's a real one. I gave him a Cricut class like 2-3 weeks before, and I was like, okay, this is how you make this, and he made like a little tumbler, and it was super cute. And then he went all out. Very cute. Yeah, shame. He's very special. So Amy says Cricut concert. Yes, we're gonna do it. In fact, one live. It's just gonna be a concert. You're just gonna come to watch me sing. That's all. No crafting. Just singing. Yes. Let me know in the comments down below if that's gonna happen. I'm joking. Reading all these comments. You are so right with the fonts. It's a separate hobby. Chantal says that it's a separate hobby, bookmarking fonts, and that is so real. I feel like I could spend a whole afternoon just bookmarking fonts, and Cricut has too many to choose from. Like, it's a blessing and a curse, really. But yeah, I just search and go through all these fonts, and then I end up using the same ones all the time, because, you know, me and PFC are besties. Oopsie. Does anybody have anything to share in terms of their cake topper journeys? What is your favorite cake topper to make, if you make them? Do we like a layered moment? Do we like something simple, something quick and easy? Print and cut, people, is great when it comes to cake toppers. I did a Ninja Turtle cake topper. Just printed Ninja Turtles off the internet. Easy peasy. So love a print then cut lesson. We are having requests for a print and cut lesson. Our seasoned professional teachers, Lolly and Saraya, that is your next request. I believe in you. While we're talking about cake toppers, I'm actually going to show you guys 2 different, like, alternative cake toppers that you can make. So you can actually make these really cute little fans. Where are we? Oh, there we go. So check this out. You can make these fans, which are gorgeous on cake toppers. And then, gosh, the other one is very far. Maybe I'll post it on Facebook. It's all the way up there. I'll leave it for another day. Okay, anyway, our cutting is done. And let's have a look. She cut. Love it. Undo. Okay. And then here's a big tip. If you're working with cardstock, don't do this. Don't do that, because you're gonna bend your cake top, or bend your cake topper, bend your cardstock. It's not a fun time. So you're gonna want to peel the mat away. Okay, we're going to gently peel. And guys, when I say gently, I want to do it gently, because the last thing I need is to ruin my cake toppers. Okay. No rushing me now. Relax. Oh, I'm gonna do it towards me where I can see. You guys will see the end. Oh, it's the intricate details for me. Okay, while I'm doing this, if you found, ladies and gentlemen, that I talk too fast, I promise you're not watching this on 2 times speed. It is just the way I talk, very, very fast. So if you feel you need to re-watch this live, maybe if there's something you've missed or questions that weren't answered, you can go and re-watch it under featured, or if you can head out to Cricut's YouTube page, and then you can go and re-watch it. And on YouTube, there's a cool feature where you can slow it down, so you can hear me speak in slow motion. It's a rare occurrence. Doesn't happen much because I yap too much. Yep. Anyway, so on a real note, you can go there onto YouTube and you can re-watch this class. Same for the people who have missed the class. They can go and watch it on YouTube. Sorry, I had a brain buffering moment there. Alright, ta-da! Remember, guys, I said slow and steady. No rush. Okay, so, tiny details. I could have maybe added a tiny offset, because my gosh, this is tiny, but it's fine. It's still going to be beautiful. Okay. Then we're gonna just take the cardstock out of the things, of the holes in the cardstock. Okay. So, remember when I spoke about connected fonts? We seem to have misplaced our R. because our R was not connected. But I'll show you at the end if we've got a little bit of time. You can add the offset to make sure everything is stuck together. Obviously today I did not do that, but you will do it because you are a good crafter. I believe in you. Learn from my mistakes. Alright, so this little ring, we've just got to get all the little tiny diamonds out. Little tiny diamonds. But you know what's so cool about mistakes? Is that you learn from them, and I'm going to show you how we're going to fix this, because there is a way. Don't look too cleverly at my Cricut projects on Facebook. You never know what's going on there. I'm joking. I post nice things on Facebook. The not nice things don't make it to Facebook. Okay. Now I'm going to stick my design back to front. Oh, my teeny tiny design. So intricate and detailed, but it's fine. Okay, anyway, we're going to glue. So normally I like to use some Tombow glue. This is quite nice. And then sometimes I use this one glue. It's like for everything. Now we're going to do something crazy, guys. I wouldn't recommend this normally, but I did it last week and it was actually super easy. So we are going to use this bad boy. You know, go into any classroom, you'll find yourself one of these. I'm a teacher, by the way, so you like glue like this. So the reason this worked out so nicely, so I actually used it by mistake because I couldn't find my glue, because it's crazy here. Anyway, I used this because I couldn't find the glue, but it was so easy. I didn't have to sit and be like, tiny details. All I had to do was and then wipe the mat after, which was a vibe. So that's what we're gonna do now. Alright, and look guys, this is all I'm doing. Super fun, super easy. We're going to glue this together. Okay, and then this is kind of the hard part, but it's fine. We just gotta align it together. It's not aligning very nicely. There we go. It's just because it's intricate, guys. It's tough. It's tough out here. There we go. Oh, need to align it better. Mustn't forget to breathe when I do stuff like this. If you're ready, come and get it. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to turn on my hot glue gun. It's pink, because I love pink. Oh, she's not even plugged in. I was gonna wait for nothing. Come now. There we go. Anyway, yes, she's pink. It's wonderful. She's gonna heat up for us while I make sure everything else is aligned. Oh, glue is still drying. Okay. We're just making sure everything is aligned. If you are a beginner and you want to try this at home, I'm going to show you what you're going to have to do just to make it a little bit of an easier process. But before we do that, let's just stick our little R's together. Our little special friends. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no. Because now it's stuck to the sticky mat, but that's okay. Let's just pick it up like this. Tiny things. Yay. Okay, cool bananas. Okay, while that is going to dry and my glue gun is going to heat up, let me just go back to design space to show you a little something. So you can go back here. This would have made my life a little bit easier, but it's fine. We're going to go here. We're going to add a teeny tiny offset. Teeny tiny. Little small one. Okay, let's make it 0.05. No, too big. Let's go 0.03. Maybe even 2. Perfection. Much better. And then we're going to go and we're going to unite those. Because that means everything is definitely 100% touching. Let's have a look. There, see, everything's absolutely definitely touching. There's no doubt in your mind. So if you're making a cake topper, use your little unite and offset. It'll just make things a little bit easier for you. Okay. Alright, remember what I said. Learn from my mistakes. Okay, I'm happy with this. And remember I said we're going to fix our little R problem. Okay. Let's just test our glue gun is ready for us. She's ready. Let's feel, is it burning? Yes, guys. Touch glue straight from our hot glue gun. That's what you must do. Touch it with your finger to test. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. I'm just not clever. No, I'm clever. Never mind. Anyway, I think it needs just a couple more seconds to dry. While it is drying, I'm going to show you one of my friends. Craft wipes. Love a craft wipe. We're just going to wipe. There we go. Going to just wipe the counter, my little mat situation, because we don't want it to be sticky the next time I do a project. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Now, our topper is ready for her next step. We are going to just check where we want the stick to go. You can use thinner sticks if you want. Let's actually use a thinner stick, same as the first one. So this is something I normally use for cake pops, but those thin society sticks are really nice. And then if you are wanting something like this, would look really nice with a black stick, because then you won't see it as much. I'm sure there are places you can buy a black stick, or you can, spray paint the top half of the stick to match. Yeah, it'll just, I don't know, look better. But we are putting this white stick on, and I think it can go, we want to give it some strength, so we'll put it right in the middle. And then we're going to bring our little glue gun out. Shame she's not long. There we go. And we're going to just stick things together. We're going to stick our little R. Let her dry for a second. Not to the mat. Oh my goodness, to the mat it is. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then onto our stick. Let's actually turn it around. Okay, we want it about here, and I'm not going to put the glue onto the stick. I think it'll just be a lot cleaner if I can do it onto the parts that I want the stick to touch, so then you can't see like lots of glue stuck. There we go. Wonderful. Stick her down. There we go. Gonna stick a little bit more here. Give it a bit of strength. The only thing I don't like about glue guns is the spider webs it comes with. Okay. So now we're going to get rid of all our little spider webs. There we go. Oh wow, an intricate cake topper. Stunning. I am seeing now that these are not connected either, but remember guys, when you do your little offset and weld, then it's going to be perfect. But I'm not going to lie, I'm super happy with this. So let's put them next to each other. He asked her. She said yes. He asked her. She said yes. So cute. We love a little twin moment. Perfect. And then we've got our acrylics, just looking at those side to side. So guys, I really encourage you to take on something like this It is relatively easy, especially if you've only ever really dealt with vinyl. Getting yourself some nice acrylic blanks, nice acrylic toppers can make for a nice easy project if you are anxious, but it's not too difficult. And then once you've given these ones a go, you can go for something a little bit more intricate like your layered cake toppers, or just, challenge yourself, because it's not that bad. And what's the worst thing that can happen? You waste a little bit of cardstock. It's not the end of the world. Just give it a go. I believe in you, and everybody else does too. If you didn't get any of your questions answered today, please feel free to post it on our group, or one of our admins might get back to you. Just make sure that if you're feeling anxious, reach out. That is why we are here. But thank you guys so much for joining my first class. It was really, really awesome spending some time with you. And yeah, it was all super, super exciting. Don't forget to join Soraya's class next week. It is going to be a fantastic one. And we still have one more new teacher on the lineup that we are so excited to introduce. So stay on the socials, keep up to date with everything that's happening, and I will see you all soon. Bye.